sir. The decrypted adjutant is back in the lab and ready to go.
Well, old girl, we dug you up on Tarsonis. Were you online during the Zerg attack? Do you remember anything about Arcturus Menks being involved?
Menks, Arcturus, ex-Confederate officer, civilian prospector, founder and leader of the Sons of Korhong terrorist group. Status, criminal. Accessing intercepted transmission 0081 to 0086 Alpha.
This is Duke. The emitters are secured and online.
Who authorized the use of psi emitters?
I did, Lieutenant.
What? The Confederates on Antigua were bad enough, but now you're gonna use the Zerg against an entire planet? This is insane!
She's right, man. Think this through.
I have thought it through. Believe me. You all have your orders. Carry them out. I will not be stopped. Not by you, or the Confederates, or the Protoss, or anyone. I will rule this sector, or see it burnt to ashes around me.
Holy... I can't believe it! We can nail Menks to the wall with this.
Those goofy mercs are still using vultures, can you believe it? Damn things are death traps, even when you ain't got people shooting at you.
Careful now, Swan. My old vulture saved my skin more times than I care to remember. I ain't gonna listen to you trash talk a classic piece of engineering like that.
Classic? I suppose you can call them that. Of course, most folks like a bike that don't explode on them when the repeller seals freeze up, or the fuel cells start leaking radioactive waste. But hey, who cares if it's a classic, right?
No one likes a smart-ass, Swan.
I gotta know, just what was it went down between you and Menks? Seems you boys were tight once.
I used to think Menks be a force for change. Fought alongside him right up until Tarsonis. That's where he crossed the line, by using Zerg to murder the whole planet. He left Kerrigan there to die because she called him out on it. Turned out he was just as rotten as the Confederacy ever was.
Damn. You sure know how to pick your friends, Jimmy.
Emperor, much has been written in regards to the tragic fall of Tarsonis. Toloski's investigative documentary, Imperial Dawn, even claims that you brought down the Confederate system by assuring Tarsonis' fall.
I've heard these conspiracy theories before, but the fact remains. The Zerg invaded Tarsonis en masse, and no force in the universe could have stopped their onslaught. It was a very terrible day.
Toloski's film highlights the seeming convenience of the aliens annihilating a corrupt government that you yourself spent a lifetime trying to overthrow.
Millions died that day, and you speak to me of convenience? Yes. I strove against the evils of the old Confederacy, but never with the object of personal gain. When I was called upon to take up the heavy burden of leadership, I did so only to ensure our continuing survival as a species.
Striking words from the Emperor himself. Up next, Zerglings allergic to lemon juice? Old wives' tale? Or new super weapon in the fight for humanity?
Raynor, the hounds of the void are closing in. I impart my memory, my very essence, into this Ihan crystal, so that you will see what I have seen, and that the future may yet have hope.
Zaratul, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Friend Raynor, long has it been since we stood together against the Swarm. Since then, I have wandered the void in solitude, seeking an ancient prophecy rumored to foretell the return of the Zelnaga. My sojourn led me to a remote world known as Ulan, where I discovered fragments of the prophecy. Yet I was not the first to find them. It falls to you now, old friend, to relive my memories and believe. The Zerg swarm came, as was foretold. And the Protoss, firstborn of the gods, rose to fight them. Now, the Zelnaga that forged us all are returning. What do they come to save? Or to destroy?
I knew you'd find your way here. Eventually.
Your very presence defiles this place, Kerrigan.
Do you hear them, Zaratul? Whispering from the stars. The galaxy will burn with their coming.
Perhaps. But you won't live to see it.
Please. Our petty conflicts mean nothing now. The storm is coming that cannot be stopped. Fitting that we should face oblivion together.
Never!
fate cannot be changed. The end comes. And when it finds me, I shall embrace it at last.
The prophecy is uncertain. There is always hope. Honor commands.
Arun Naladan!
The prophecy was divided into fragments, each kept at separate shrines. I must gather them and depart this world quickly. This chasm is vast. It is fortunate that I can phase through the shadows to the other side. Aludin Rashagal. I will fulfill my calling. En Arudin Rashagal. Spore crawlers can detect my presence. I should stun them with my void prison. My allegiance is yours. Sukdash Salak. In the service of Ire. We must not hesitate. Sukdash Salak. I will fulfill my calling. That spore crawler can detect me from across the chasm. It must be destroyed. En Arudin Rashagal. That overseer can see through my cloak. I'd best stun it with my void prison before crossing this chasm. Ire will be restored. The first fragment of the prophecy. Soon all will be made clear.
Why not surrender yourself to oblivion, Zaratul? Wouldn't it be better to end your struggle now than witness the final, agonizing moments of your species?
The foreboding prophecy weighs heavily on my heart. I'd best reach the remaining glory. So much for Kerrigan's reprieve.
Oh, Shakuras.
I will fulfill my
calling. Greetings, Exalted One. We are here in the service of High Templar Karas. He is nearby.
Your presence is most welcome. Let us keep moving.
Permit us to destroy their defenses before we proceed. State thy bidding.
I will be redeemed.
We are one with the shadows.
will address me.
I am the voice of the Eclipse.
I will erase the demons. You address me. My burdens weigh heavily. Ire will be restored.
Cold is the void.
I will be redeemed.
I am the heart of darkness. You require.
I will be redeemed. That patrol of brood lords must be dealt with cautiously, or we will be torn asunder.
State thy bidding. I am the heart.
You address me. I will erase my burden. Shozak Maknul.
You require my skills.
I will erase the demons of the past.
Let our enemy know our fury.
I will. You address me. I prepare for an aerial attack. Brace yourselves, my brethren. Lord, my burden. I will be redeemed. Shozak Makno. The Queen of Blades built hatcheries here. She seeks to subvert this sacred world. I shall put an end to that plan.
One with the shadows. Cold is...
My burdens weigh heavily. En Arudin Rashagal.
I am the heart of darkness. State thy bidding. Intriguing.
You address me? We must not hesitate.
Cold is the void.
You address me? Shozak Maknul?
You require.
I will erase.
State thy bidding.
The second fragment of the prophecy. My task is nearly complete.
Your hope is an illusion, old fool.
If you can so easily read my mind, Kerrigan, you'll see that I'll never give up, so long as hope remains. Careful now. Kerrigan has set guards to bar our way. It could be a trap. We should take them out carefully, one at a time, or risk being overwhelmed.
I am the heart of dark.
You address me?
You require my skills.
My burdens weigh heavily. Glory. The Banelings spew acid when they die. Stalkers, take them out from a distance.
You require my skill. Cold is the void.
Shozak Maknul.
State that. We are one with the shadows.
I will erase the demons of the past.
I am the voice of the Eclipse.
I will be.
I am the
Shozak Maknul. This hatchery must be destroyed if I am to keep the Queen of Blades from subverting this land. My burdens weigh. Honor commands. Address me. En Arudin Rashagal. We must not hesitate.
State thy code.
I will erase the demons of the past.
You require my skill.
En Arudin Rashagal. Spine crawlers. Kill them before they can take root and attack. Rebalance.
High Templar Karas is nearby.
Higher will be En Arudin Rashagal.
Antaro Tassadar, Prelate Zaratul. I am High Templar Karas. My force tracked the Queen of Blades to this world, yet we know not what she seeks.
Kerrigan and I were both drawn here to uncover an ancient prophecy. With your aid, I pray we can discover it before her.
It is an honor, Great One. Lead on.
My burdens weigh. En
Zaratul, can you destroy the airborne Zerg?
These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements will overwhelm us.
Zaratul has destroyed their worms. Press on.
Honor commands.
I am the heart of darkness.
I will erase the...
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Shozakmak, you address me? In the service of Maya. Glory. The Queen of Blades seeks to pervert this world with that hatchery. I must destroy it. We must not hesitate. The scales will be balanced. It is done. All of Kerrigan's hatcheries are destroyed. There is yet hope for this world. My allegiance is yours.
We are one with the shut.
You address me.
State thy bidding. Very well.
The final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. But if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy, we must keep it from her.
the rest is obscured. What?
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zaratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
We cannot prevail against so many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zaratul. The future rests on it.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, brother. I must get to the Voidseeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost. We must not hesitate. Your allies are in battle. I will complete my calling.
Now, I shall become one with the column.
I must get to the Voidseeker and preserve the prophecy. I will not let my brother's sacrifice be in vain. I cannot decipher the fragments on my own, yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Zakul. If they cannot, I fear this entire universe will burn.